Russia is forcefully rejecting Western claims that it is driving the world toward a wider war. In a high-stakes interview, Russian Security Council Deputy Chairman Dmitry Medvedev insists Moscow is not seeking global conflict, framing Russia as a restrained power pushed into confrontation.
Of course, we are not interested in a global conflict. We are not crazy. Who needs a global conflict?
Medvedev places direct responsibility on NATO and Western capitals, accusing them of ignoring repeated Russian warnings. He says Moscow urged dialogue for years, calling on the West to recognize Russia's security concerns and negotiate. But those appeals were dismissed, leading to the launch of what the Kremlin still calls its special military operation.
We repeatedly warned the West and NATO countries, calling on them to take Russia's interests into account and sit at the negotiating table.
Now, Moscow claims battlefield momentum is shifting decisively in its favor. Medvedev says Russia's military victory is already visible across several fronts, reinforcing the Kremlin's narrative of steady territorial and strategic gains.
It is absolutely clear that the fact of a military victory is very important, and it is visible across a number of parameters.
Medvedev underlines that the goals of the operation, set by President Vladimir Putin, remain largely unchanged. He says Russia is pushing to achieve those objectives as quickly as possible, signaling no imminent shift in Moscow's strategic direction.
The objectives of the special military operation were originally stated by our country's president. They have remained practically unchanged.
But Medvedev also frames Russia's endgame as long-term stability, arguing that Moscow's victory must prevent future conflicts. The message is clear: Russia wants to appear both dominant and responsible, projecting strength while denying any ambition for global escalation.
The goal of victory is to prevent new conflicts. This is absolutely obvious.